Hi guys, this is just a walkthrough through Overgrown. It's an old COD 4 map, and these are just spots you can just look out for. There's we're just in one of the main buildings now, just showing the surroundings. Here's one of the other main buildings you can snipe from. This is just for COD 4 players that are unfamiliar with the maps that were on previously on COD 4. As you can see, it's just one of the other buildings you can snipe from. Here's another area you can use to your advantage and shoot enemies. Also, just a note, just try to avoid this area, as a lot of people do not like to snipe in that barn on the left and within in the grass in that building as I walk up to it. Also, avoid this bridge as well, as there are a lot of snipers within this big gorge. This is the new map, Salvage. It's based on I think a Russian junkyard. There's a lot of corridors in this map. It's a really different, like, it's kind of reminds me of Wet Work. And there's a lot of places to go. It's pretty good if you like to rush. And yeah, it's still corridors. I think it's pretty cool. The problem is, I reckon you could camp and take that to your advantage. Here are two spots here you could take advantage of. You and a friend, one person there, and as people do spawn around the side around there, and another friend there. Yeah, there's a lot of buildings within this map as well that you can hide in and shoot from, and get used to your advantage, sniping and whatever. Yeah, above there, that's a good control spot. You can take a lot of people out as they enter the building. Yeah, within that you can overlook the map. Nice spot if you snipe or you shoot, whatever. Yeah, down a lot of corridors in this map, and containers reminiscent of Wet Work. And yeah, up here, little cabin with the guy from COD 4, that terrorist. And that ends that map. Here's Crash, an old COD 4 favourite, which is awesome that they bring it back. Really good for sniping. Here's just an old spot, like, for people who haven't played COD 4. As you can see, you can get a few good snipes out of that. And here's one of the main areas you can go up to. You just go up the stairs. Once up there, you can wreak havoc. Just with a claymore behind you, you're pretty set from this spot. You can have a few buddies shooting and some other of your teammates just sniping. This would be really good for team deathmatch. And from down here, I'm just about to show you another spot that a lot of COD 4 players are familiar with. But if you didn't play it, or you're just new to the series and stuff, this should really help you out. So you just cruise up these stairs, and from here you can get some pretty beastly snipes. So there will be a lot of, like, gun battles and fights and stuff within the middle of the map. You can get a few good snipes. And this sniping spot here just covers the middle of the map. You can get probably the most kills from. Just around the middle you have a lot of people. This map right here is ridiculously huge. It's probably the one to completely avoid, as you can just camp throughout the whole map. It's ridiculous. Like, there are so many spots to hide, it's probably not even worth playing. Like, I would probably avoid this, as there's like 2 spawn trap points that I will show you later on. I just enter. I think it's based off a hotel, and it's in Russia. So there's the pool. It's dried out. It's pretty cool. And then within there you can see that's a good little spot you could snipe from, as you do spawn from where I was before. And yeah, just an outdoor setting out here. Postal boxes. It's a really big map. Like, once I actually played it, it's one of the biggest maps I reckon I've played on. Maybe it isn't as big as it feels, but it really takes a long time to get around. And up here, you can just get a few good shots. It's probably not the best spot, but whatever. And from here, you can get some nice shots in the car park. Treadmilling. And then that goes back out to that car park you can shoot and snipe from. It's pretty good. There's also a spawn point here, as I did play with a mate before. This way also leads out to the start as well of where you spawn from, just around here. And all the car parks are interconnected as well, so you can kind of use that to your advantage. They will go also back to the pool, which is quite advantageous. This is one of the best spots as well. I actually reckon is pretty much the best spot in the game. You spawn just down below where that car park was, where I'll just show you. You could have a buddy sniping here or just even noobing here, and it's over. I mean, you keep spawning there, they can just spawn trap you, which is another failure on Infinity Ward's part. They're the pool rules. Don't defecate in the pool. And just back to the car park there. This match Storm is just huge, and it's just is pretty much camper's paradise. There are so many places to hide. It's ridiculous. It's even harder than the other one before. I mean, just going through this map, it is massive. There are so many spots you can hide at. You can go on buildings, corners. It actually is, in hindsight, a very, very bad map. Because, I mean, we already have enough camping problems as it is on Modern Warfare 2, and they come out with a map that is absolutely gigantic with more camping spots than you could ever imagine. You've got a sniping spot here. Below, you can camp in that building where they spawn. You can hide in the grass over there and snipe other people while they're spawning. And you have this ridiculous spot, the Batman spot, where you can just shoot people, and if you're getting shot off, you can just jump down this window and you're safe. Knife the glass, and you're set. You can run down there and kill them. You can also hide in those crates above as well, which you can use to your advantage and just snipe people that are either spawning or they're trying to kill you. It's pretty simple. Over here, I thought you could actually get up on there, and it just didn't work. You can also hide in there. Like, it's pretty ridiculous. I mean, even finding people in this map, I reckon, is going to be difficult. You can have people just hiding everywhere, and if you've got a couple of friends or teammates, you can just camp some of these areas down, just lock them down. Here's a nice little spot. You spawn just up ahead, and I mean, really, you're trapped. Over here, we just go where I previously was, and this is a really good spot. You and a friend, if you have this spot, you can spawn just around where the right is, and other people over there, you can just take teams out at a time. Really good spot. And over here to where some of the crates are, where you can snipe. As you can see, it is a ridiculously big map with so many hiding spots, and you can just camp it or whatever you do. Now, you've even got little corridors here where you can just camp it out. It's pretty stupid. And here's just inside the building. I think it's an old factory or something. You just go upstairs, so you can shoot people from there. You got a nice little, if you want to snipe or whatever. You can get on top of those black crates, but it's pretty hard and it's pretty pointless, as they can still kill you. And here's a sniping spot here, which is pretty cool, because they actually come into that building where those little pillars are. They actually spawn around the back of that building, and they'll probably exit from there. You can get some nice kills just inside of the factory again. You can get on top of those little black things, but as said, it's useless. They'll still see you. Just out in the car park again, like, you can just see the sheer size of this map.